Hello, everyone. It's your boy T.Boy here. Welcome to my first uh, Let's Play on the channel. First ever Let's Play ever. Um, and the game I decided to choose is an interesting one, at least for me. Maybe not actually. It's a Pokemon game, but it's Pokemon Sword version, Sword and Shield. And I decided to pick this game because I've only played through this game once, and that was when this game came out. um, I have tried playing this game other times, but never completing it. So I thought it would be a good opportunity just to play through this game again, but in a let's play. Uh, Another thing is why I want to pick this game is because I kind of have mixed feelings about this game, as I remember correctly. I I like some aspects about this game, but I also have some negative things about this game, and I won't get into that quite yet. Probably when we just go through the game, I'll be able to just like call them out and stuff like that. But first things first, we got a language select right here. I'm choosing English, and we get base character, um, 8 base characters you can choose from. I think I'm just choosing the basic of the basics. We're not really stuck with this character. I mean, we are, but we're not stuck on this design, because we can customize our character later. So it doesn't really matter all too much, you know. And the game is now saving. So yeah, I, I was kind of like picking between Pokemon games. I was gonna play a Pokemon game to be my first Let's Play, but yeah, just choosing Gen 8 of any other generation. It's kind of a weird pick, but I'm gonna go with it. Welcome one and all. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. Our beloved Galar region is a wonderful place with thriving nature, beautiful cities, and many Pokemon with which we share our lives. As you know, our society is able to thrive. Thanks to the help from these mysterious creatures that we call Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon are all around us, in the sea, the sky, and even with us in our plants. And those of us who choose to raise and train Pokemon to do battle and compete, we call Pokemon trainers. And the crowd goes wild. Oh, but I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose, and it's a pleasure to be here. Now turn your gaze to the Galar region's greatest Pokemon trainer, your undefeated champion. It's time for Champion Leon's Expedition now. And he just comes out of the frickin' smoke. Expedition, not Leon. Your pristine record is about to end, but I beat you here today. You know I don't lose battles, Ran. Charizard Dynamax! Bro just said like, yeah, let's just end this right now. He's like, yeah? Yeah, I bet. And Pokemon Sword version. Once again, playing through Pokemon Sword because I actually never played through Pokemon Sword. I only played through Shield version, so this is actually my first time playing through Sword version. Oh, hello. Oh, oh, That your flash new phone, T-Boy? You were watching Lee's expedition match on it, but you can't cheer him on with your hands full. You know, the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be his famous charter pose. Hop, didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't this the big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came right over to get T-Boy. Never mind watching the match now. I got it recorded at home anyway. I record all my brother's matches. Okay. Okay, bro. Come with me, T-Boy. He should be here any minute. And Lee always brings presents when he visits. So I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. Now I've got to run. See you at mine later. As you've been introduced to a guy named Hop. And he is definitely our rival, of course. And of course our mom. And she just kind of says, go get your stuff. Which of our stuff is right here. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like the hat. It looks so weird. I just don't see this. Open the X menu by pressing the X button. How convenient. You can save your progress by selecting save from the X menu. You can also check your location and your next destination by selecting the time map, which is kind of nice to have. And you can check this adventure guide anytime you want in the key item section of your bag. So just like saying press X button, we get some options here. We got our bag, the save, town map, and some options. I'm actually going to go to the options real fast because there's a few things I want to change here. First off, text speed. I want this at fast. That's just how I always do it. Battle effects. I always have these on right now just because it's kind of cool seeing the battle effects. Battle style. So switch, you could choose if you want to switch your Pokemon after an opponent faints or not. But set ignores that. And I want to do set. It just makes things a little bit more difficult. And that's all I'm going to be playing on. Send the boxes, get nicknames. Everything else I'm going to keep on besides autosave. I actually don't like autosaving in like any video game. I know it's kind of convenient. So, you know, you don't have to worry about like, you know, something just happens or whatever and you just lose progress. I just don't like autosaves. That's just a me thing, I guess. And skip movies, I guess. But we'll confirm all these settings. That's just what I want to change real quick before I forget. But yeah, it even tells us right here that Hop is waiting for us, and we better get our butts to gear. I do like this map a lot. I do like the Galar map, which I don't think a lot of people actually like, but I dig it. That was a nice little Badoo here. Haha! Have a look at you, T-Boy. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. Okay, buddy. Talking some serious smack right now. At least we know that it should hold anything Lee might bring, even if it's as big as a Snorlax. I would get crushed in an instant. Hey, Wolu. But what's it doing here? Or there? He wants out. Put him out of his misery. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, you silly Wolu. I see what you're up to. Don't go using tackle on the fencing. Now, you listen. No going past that fence. No. Everyone knows there are scary Pokemon in the slumbering Weald. Eh? Weald? Weld? No, Welding is different. Now that's taken care of. How about it, T-Boy? Let's race. Back and make it to my house first. But with you lugging about that big old bag, he's just making fun of my bag. I mean, yeah, I know it's not the best, but like, hey. It does look kind of weird, but whatever. We do see some Butterfree in the background, and more Wooloo. What does this guy say? The power of science is amazing, and of course it is. Now you can battle and trade Pokemon with other people just by walking around. Isn't that super amazing? Yeah, there's a thing called internet. We try to go past here. There's a Wooloo, and Hop is just yelling at us. Or, not Hop, this kid is actually yelling at us. All these kids just yelling at us, I guess. But we want to go over here. Is he here? There you go, last hop. Oh, you're ball on T.Boy. Hello, dear. Yeah. But where's Lee? Have you got him crammed in a cupboard? He's still not here yet. The 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably only just arrived at the station in Wedgehurst. Then that's where I'm going. You know, Lee is hopeless with directions. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost on the way. Oh, will you? Yes. That's probably is for the best. You've got to come with T-Boy. You still never met my big bro, right? You can't miss out on your chance to meet the undefeated champion. I'll wait for you out on the route. Route? Okay, I think you call it like either way, I guess. Let's get a move on. Only remember, T-Boy, wild Pokemon can come out of nowhere if you walk through the patch of the tall grass. I got my Wooloo with me, so I'm ready for battles against wild Pokemon, of course. But not you, T-Boy. So we'll steer clear of the tall grass as we go. This guy's just rubbing it in, by the way. What a jerk. Makes fun of my bag. Now he's just making fun I don't have any Pokemon to defend myself with. I'm not even going to talk to you. We're going straight to this big group of people. I wonder what's happening over here. Could be anyone. Could be anything. And he hits the pose, and everyone just goes freaking wild again. I wish I could just do that out in public and people just be cheering me on, but you know how it is. Hello, Wedgehurst. Your champion Leon is back. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for all to watch. It's our unbeatable champion. Leon, you're in charge of the greatest. Well, thank you for that. I hope you all carry on training up your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title. We're on it. We've all been working on our battle skills just like you taught us, Lee. It seems like everyone just calls him Lee now. But that charge of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Too true that Charger is blazingly strong. But other Pokemon can be strong as well. That's why I want the strongest of challengers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. My wish is the Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest of all the world. Ah! Sounds like I'm gargling water or something. Lee! Hop. So, my #1 fan in all the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown exactly an inch and a quarter since the last time I saw you. That's pretty impressive to tell how much a person has grown. Bingo! That's the sort of sharp eye that's kept you undefeated so long, eh, Lee? And these bright eyes over here. I've got it. You must be T-Boy, am I right? I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion and a massive Charizard fan too. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Come on, Lee, and you, T-Boy. I can beat the both of you back home. I thought I was gonna say to beat both of us in Pokemon battles. I'm like, there's no shot. That Hop. Always wanted to be the best, isn't he? A proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to becoming something truly special. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell today. And don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. I like all the sponsorships on his cloak. I mean, he's just kind of rubbing it in a little bit, but I still kind of like that. And then we pan to the sky, I guess. Come on, Lee. You promised us a present. So out with it. You brought T-Boy and me a Pokemon. You did, didn't you? I know you must have. Right then, the greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone. And here's our first look at the Galarian starters. Spoiler alert, it hasn't even shown them yet. Take a good look, you two. The grass-type Pokemon, Grookey. The fire-type Pokemon, Scorbunny. And the water-type Pokemon, Sobble. Mischief Bunch. I do like the interactions here a little bit. Alright, line up everyone. Which will you choose? Now, we get to pick one out of the 3 starter Pokemon. Being honest, this is the one thing I don't like about this gen, is that I think this gen has the weakest starter lineup out of any other gen. I think this gen has the weakest amount of starters, because I don't really like any of them. That's like my first, like, I guess, like, that's not really a complaint, but I'm still kind of like, you know, none of them just really, like, screams out to me, you know. Go on, you pick first. I already got my Wooloo after all. So, I've been doing some thinking here. First off, Sabo's quite fast. He pretty much evolves into a special sweeper type Pokemon. Scorbunny is kind of like a physical like sweeper, so kind of like Sabo is. And Grookey is a bit different. He's a bit more tankier of a grass type and more physically bulky too, and slower out of the two. Honestly, I chose Sabo for my first playthrough and didn't quite even like him in my first playthrough. And I was thinking about using Scorbunny because, you know, Scorbunny's pretty good late game. But I want to go to Grookey. I do end up using a lot of grass starters because I just end up liking using the grass starter a lot for some reason. And I really do want to use Grookey here in this playthrough. The grass type Pokemon Grookey, it's soothing, like a nice long walk in the woods. The grass type Pokemon Grookey, is it? Yes. I want to choose Grookey here, and even the game even just said I chose him. Nicknames. I won't be giving nicknames to any of these Pokemon. As for right now, I don't know if I'll look at the comments to name these Pokemon or some name will just pop in my head. So as for right now, he's just gonna be called Grookey. I believe you can just change his nickname at any time thanks to these newer Pokemon games that got handed to them. So yeah, just give me Grookey. We're gonna high five each other. So it'd be Grookey for you. Nice one. Now I'll go with Sabo. You're mine. I'm going to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I'll be doing some serious training. I bet you will be, Hop. That's why I brought along these Pokemon for you and T.Boy. So 2 of you can battle and train and grow stronger together to try to reach me. And Scorbunny just left alone. Just kidding. And you'll come with me. I'm pretty much screwing Leon over here because he now has 2 fire types on his team. Charter will show you the ropes. He's strict, but real strong and real kind too. Alright, enough of all this trainer nonsense for one night. There's ready, children. Bring along your Pokemon and let's all eat. Like, come on, like, you get your first Pokemon, like, you gotta have the kids sometime. Like, it'd be super exciting. And we healed up even though we didn't even go into battle yet. The next day, you spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? You two getting on all right? Understand one another? Maybe build up a bit of love? Of course I have, Lee. T.Boy's made fast friends with his Grookey too. Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourselves and your Pokemon. You trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday you might even become worthy rivals for me. The unbeatable champion. The unbeatable champion. We're looking at him for Lee. I'm the one who will be coming to challenge you. If you think T.Boy might be able to challenge you, then I'll guess he's my first rival. But I'm not planning to lose to him and miss out on my chance to beat the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. Power trainers raise their Pokemon to be first rate in battle too. So, you think you're worthy of calling yourself such a proper trainer already, Hop? Guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in battle against your friend, if he's up for it. What do you say? Willing and ready to take Hop on in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? Yes. I should have said no. I wanted to see what he said. Believe in your partner, Pokemon, and care for him too, with all your heart. Do those two things, and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon. And more importantly, to have a champion time battling them. Have a champion time. It just sounds corny to me. I don't know. Looks like everyone's on board. Pokemon and trainers alike? Now let's do this. Another small battlefield. I've come. I watched every match that Lee's ever had. I've read every book and magazine he left behind at home too. I know exactly what to do in order to win. And we got our first battle against Hop. Hop has two Pokemon right away. Like he said before, he does have his Wooloo, which will be sent out first. And we have our Grookey. Pokemon battle, it is then. I got two partners with me. We're kind of like at a disadvantage then, but I still think, hey, my Grookey's a female. Let's actually go. The starter Pokemon have a higher chance of being male, like a way higher chance of being male than female. So getting a female Grookey is kind of cool. We got two moves. Scratch and Growl. Scratch is a 40 base, normal type move, and Growl just slows the attack opponent. Nothing too special yet, but we're just gonna pretty much just spam Scratch here against this move. As far as I'm aware, this battle is pretty much impossible to lose unless you actually try. Grookey's already doing some really good damage here. Take care of Wooloo just like that. Wooloo is level 3, so a little bit weaker than our starter was. And we get some experience for knocking out Pokemon. So as you can see, our attack stat is our best stat, besides HP, of course. And we learn Branch Poke. It's not over yet. I've had another trusty ally to my team. And he sends out Sobble. Luckily for us, we just got a Grass type move. Pretty much the same thing as Scratch, but a Grass type. So, okay, well, he's gonna attack us. I think his Branch Poke is gonna be super effective because Grass beats Water, Water beats Fire, and Fire beats Glass. You already know about type advantages? Yes, I do. I already did. I already know about this crap. You're done. And he's gonna try and growl him. You're not letting it out, Branch Poke. I hate to break it to you, buddy. And we took care of Sobble just like that. Very, very easy fight. And will we get another level up? I'm not sure. Oh, we do. Wow. Another level up. We're already level 7, which is crazy. Even our 2 Pokemon with your 1? Even that Grookey are too much. And we get some of his lunch money. That was a shock. Guess I know now why Lee thought we should give you a Pokemon too. Your Pokemon all fall hard. Made me almost want to let our Charger and join all the fun. Okay, buddy, chill out. Good effort out there, Grookey. Why don't I get all y'all sorted? Yeah, just imagine just sending on a freaking Charizard against these like level 5s and stuff, and these freaking kids like first Pokemon battle ever, and he's just like, yeah, Charizard, just obliterate him. And T.Boy, you got no promise. In fact, I got a favor to ask you. Be a real rival to Hop, would you? Push him and make the both of you stronger. I want to get stronger and stronger. You see me in battle now, Lee. So come on, you gotta let me take on the Pokemon gyms. You? Join the Gym Challenge? You think you're ready for the single greatest competition of the Galar region? Not playing the cart for the Rapidash there, little brother. Hey, that's really what you want to do. You two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon. Especially your friend T.Boy. Before you think about getting gym badges, best to think about getting a Pokedex. The Trans Pokedex helps them learn lots of things about all the Pokemon out there, including their strengths. But it's more than just collecting the data. You know, it's a record of a trainer's love and passion for Pokemon training. Right, we get it. Pokedexes then. We're on it. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for me, you, and T. For you and me? I didn't even know what he said there. I kind of have to spam it a little bit. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm going to be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokedex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. you'd probably be, yeah, you'd probably be better go tell your mom that you're heading out though. I am just stumbling over my words right there. Before we go do that, I want to take a look at our Grookey here. Our Grookey, like I said, is female, which is pretty cool. And we get, oh my gosh, that is a pretty good nature. Our Grookey's nature is brave, which ups attack and lowers my speed. And I am not going to complain because Grookey is not really supposed to be that fast. And hitting a lot harder with my attack is going to be great. We got Overgrow as our ability. If we are low on HP, our grass type moves will deal more damage. I'm actually pretty proud of that brave nature. I think that's like really good. Crash! T.Boy, did you hear that just now? I don't know why I said it like that. What the heck? The gate's open. And the Wooloo that was there. It was tackling the fence pretty hard earlier. You don't think it actually broke through it there. Well, it definitely did. Do you? But it's off limits. You're only supposed to go in there. I remember the professor's granddaughter went in there once, and she came back in a real state. And that was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterward. T.Boy, what do you say? I don't know, man. If we could get in trouble too, I'm not really for that. Right. No one wants to get in trouble. At least not all me. But deep down, you want to see that Pokemon too, don't you? Not really. Trust? Hope you're right for anything, because we're going in, T-Boy. And we have, we're against our will to just go follow him here. Even against, like, the law. Or maybe not against the law, but, you know. We're going to Slumbering Wheel. Weld. Wheeled Weld. I always say that. Wheeled Weld. Yeah, Wolu. Where do you think you got off to? The fog is really coming on thick now. If we don't find the Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. And we're gonna have our first wild Pokemon battle against this little thing, a Scalvit? I still don't really say his name. Scalvit, I guess. He's a little squirrel with pudgy cheeks, and well, we're just gonna branch both of them. I always like this battling the wild Pokemon for XP, just because it's kind of nice. Just on these tail whip, which will lower my defense. He's a cute little guy. I kind of like him. I mean, he has a chubby cheeks. Like, a squirrel with chubby cheeks. Like, how do you, not like that? I guess, or think it's cute at least. What do you gotta say, Hop? I've been kind of ignoring you. Doing all right there, Grookey. Let's be sure you're in tip-top shape. Oh, he's just gonna heal me. I didn't even take any damage that battle. So whatever, I guess. I still thought that counts. We're going to another battle here. We'll find a wild Rookie D. Rookie D is pretty much your, early on bird. And, I mean, that's pretty much straightforward. It's kind of like your Pidgey of the game. I will be using Scratch here because, grass is not very effective against flying. Let's Scratch again. I do like Grookey's little sticky heads. I like it a lot. Gain a little bit of experience. Not gain a whole lot, of course, because I am levels higher. Do you hear that? Was that a Pokemon crying out, you think? I don't know, let's go investigate. Fire one of these Squavits. And we'll continue to branch poke them. Tail up again. I know you have another move. You definitely don't have just tail up. You might have like tackle or something. Get a lot more experience from him because I think he was a little bit stronger than the Rookie D. Certain Pokemon also give out more experience too, so that could also be it. Come on, T-Boy. That Wooloo might be in real trouble. And I guess we're just going to go straight into this fog here. Very, very thick fog. could get it why this place is off limits. Really? You don't say. Oh my gosh, it's a giant dog. What in the... A mysterious Pokemon has appeared. Well, that's not what I actually said, but you know. We are gonna try to fight this thing. What a good idea. If we do end up trying to run, we can't run away for some reason. I don't know what that reason is. What is stopping us? Probably the thick fog. We don't know. Try and hit Branch Poke and... yeah. The move has no effect. The mysterious Pokemon's gaze is fixed on you. What? The move had no effect on it? As we just keep trying to attack this thing, nothing's gonna happen. The move has no effect. T-Boy, I can't see anything. You okay? I'm gonna try to hit this guy one more time here, and well, I mean, yeah, it's not gonna do anything, of course. Shock. I can't see anything. Ah! Ha! T-Boy! Lee? How you managed to find your way here? Your pants with directions? You always get lost. Well, that's nice to hear from a little brother who had me worried sick. I've been waiting ages for you two, and you never showed. Of course you came looking for both of you. Wait, where's the Wooloo? We were trying to rescue that Wooloo. The little chap's just fine. Though all of you had fainted by the time I found you here. You know this place is out of bounds. But it took courage to come here all the same, and I can understand why, or understand well enough why you did it. You did a good job, Hop. And at least that Wooloo's alright. Yeah, T-Boy? I thought we had it with that weird fog started rolling on that mad Pokemon attack. But at least it wasn't all for nothing. Attacked by some mad Pokemon? What are you talking about, Hop? It seemed low stronger than any other Pokemon I've ever seen. And it just had this sort of presence. Our moves didn't even touch it. I mean, really, they seemed to pass right through it. Your moves passed right through it. So the fearsome Pokemon they say live in the slumbering moon. Are they actually illusions or something? Get strong enough, and maybe the two of you could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. For now, let's simply get out of this place. You'll be alright now that I'm here with you. If we did get an earful from Lee, what an experience! This will make a pretty fine first page in the tale of my legend. This guy just keeps rambling about his legend and his big brother. Don't forget to tell your mom we're off to Wedgehurst now. She'll go spare if you'll leave without word. Even worse than what Lee just did. And we're gonna take his advice and say goodbye to our mother. I'd be a good little boy. Tum Tum! Oh no, isn't Grookey just a sweetheart? And yes, I heard the news from young Leon. I'm glad someone bothered to tell me. Off to Wedgehurst, aren't you? Here we are, a bit of pocket money for your journey. Buy yourself a little something at the Pokemon Center. Maybe some potions or something. Remember that Grookey will bow to the very end for you. So don't go pushing the poor deer too hard. Dum dum! And you, Grookey, like after my little T-Boy. Come on to rest any time that you need. After all, east or west, home is best. And we get a little bit, we get a mystery gift option here, but you know, that's not the much change. I think we can see our money in our bag. Where can we see? Oh, there, yep, it was right there. We did get a little bit of money from her. We have already 3,100 Poké Dollars. We do have 5 Pokeballs here. I actually don't even know if they actually told us we even got Pokeballs. But we also have a fishing rod. We have a lot of these things that they didn't tell us we had. But it's good to know we do have that stuff. But anyways, let's go off to Wedgehurst to meet up with Hop and Leon. And get our Pokedex too. And meet the professor. And do a lot of stuff. But before that, Hop is going to stop us. Here we go. This is quite the big step, you know. The first step toward becoming the next champion. These guys are getting ahead of us. Okay, this is the one thing about Sword and Shield that's something to say right now. I do not like Hop as a rival. Guess I'll probably train up Sabo a bit by having a battle against Pokemon in tall grass. You should get yourself to the building with the purple roof and the great red and white ball. Marked on my front. That's the Pokemon Research Lab. We're actually going to do what Hop just told us what he was going to do. And even when we were blocking this little path, kind of forcing us to battle on Pokemon. So you can see these Pokemon out in the overworld and see exclamation marks up here too. Run to the exclamation mark, a lot of Pokemon that pop up, like this Skillo guy. And kind of wild Blip Bug. This is the beginning bug type Pokemon. This is kind of like, you know, your Caterpie, you know, Weedle type Pokemon. It's gonna go scratch this thing. Need a Struggle Bug. I am weak here. I don't think it's gonna be too much, no, but it is super effective. It does really damage. And we'll lower my special attack, which really matter all too much because I'm not using special attacking moves. I have another scratch. Imp of a Fight. Almost level 8. We pick up this little ball right here. It's a potion. And we run to a Scava here. Now, this is the time I want to say, also level 6, jeez. I want to say something. I decided to use a Squavit on my team here. I never really used the very being like normal type Pokemon, like the Rattata of the game, which he is. So I want to use it. I think it'd be a really fun team art to use. I always like using kind of weird teams. So my man, I did no damage. I should probably use like branch Pokemon. But I always like using kind of weird Pokemon for my team the next time around. And you'll kind of see this later on in the Let's Play of how weird my team can kind of get, or you know, how fun my team can get. And man, jeez Louise, he even has Bite. Ow, jeez Louise, this guy is doing a lot of damage. He is level 6, and he did, he ended up, tail whipping me. Bite, he has Bite really on too. I am gonna faint. But you know what? We ball. Hopefully we catch this guy. Or I'm gonna die here. Shouldn't be too hard to catch. It's a pretty easy catch rate. And voila, first ball. Gotcha, Squavit was caught. And our second team member already. We also do get a good chunk of experience from just catching wild Pokemon. This has been introduced, I think, in Gen 6. So ever since that, you get experience from just catching Pokemon. And Grookey learned Taunt. We'll go over Taunt here pretty soon. And same thing with Squavit. I don't have a nickname from just yet, but if you have any suggestions in the comments, I will go ahead and nickname them then. Or if a name just comes up in my head someday. Whereas right now, I don't want to do anything. Anyways, I do want to actually check Squavit's nature here. Ooh, I don't like this one, actually. I don't like having minus attack plus defense. He is kind of like, likes to be a little bulky, but I can't have my attack be low. I might go try and get another one here after I, you know, heal up. But yeah, I don't really like that. You see, yeah, his tackle, tail up, and bite here, which is kind of insane. I wouldn't want to go to Grookey and talk over Taunt. Taunt is a move which, if you use it on opposing Pokemon, they can only use attack moves for 3 turns. So that means they can't use status moves like, say, Tail Whip. So now I actually just want to get out of here. Just so I can heal up Grookey and go back there to catch another one. But we might get stopped here. I'm not. Actually, yeah, we probably will get stopped here going over this way. Can we go past this way? Ah, we can. Never mind. This is the Pokemon Center, but we see this guy is blocking. Oh, Wolu simply loves the Pokemon Center. Come along, Wolu. You're perfectly healed. Time to go back home. Meh. Yeah, he's not gonna budge. So I guess we will go to this purple roofed building with Leon waiting for us. Well done. You reached the goal and managed to find the Pokemon Research Lab. You did a far sight better than I did my first time. I'm hopeless with directions. See how you're... How do you even get lost? Like, I don't understand that. See how your world has already grown? All thanks to having Pokemon with you. I know I'm sure glad I've got Charger with me to keep me from getting lost all the time. Now we go. Rawr. I got to give it to Professor Magnolia? Everything in here looks fascinating. Forward. What is it today, Leon? Looking for info on another never-before-seen super strong Pokemon? I wish you'd stop with all these outlandish requests. Good to see you too, Yamper. Yamper here is a real champ when it comes to helping you find your way around. He came to my rescue plenty of times back in the day when I got lost on the road. Oh yeah, and that's his trainer, Sonia. Well, I like the way she cooks. She makes food you can gobble down in the flash. What kind of introduction is that? Did you forget that we were rivals during our gym challenge? It wasn't just Yamper helping you out. I did too. Hey, nice to meet you. My name's Sonia. I'm the professor's assistant. This is T.Boy. He's a new Pokemon trainer. Set him on the right path with you. I love how Yamper just walks around. What does he think I am? He's always got his head in the clouds. It's no wonder he gets lost all the time. Oh, looks like you got a Rotom phone. Hey, Rotom. Rotom phones are handy things, aren't they? They got a map and a navigation tool. That said, Leon still gets lost, so sorry. So tell me, you know a lot about Pokemon? You sure, bitch? Well said. In that case, I'll make so that you can use the Pokedex on your Rotom phone. And we obtained the Pokedex just like that, a quick installment. Just so you know, the Pokedex is a gift from my Gran. If you let Gran know that you received the Pokedex, she lives in the house down along Route 12? Route 2. I don't know why I said 12 there. Hey there, trainer. Sorry to stop you. Hello, random stranger just walking to me. You just left the Pokemon lab, right? So that means you got a Pokedex yet? I love talking to new trainers and giving them useful stuff. You obtained the potion, which is pretty useful. It's a potion. Yeah, I just said that. Use it when your Pokemon's HP, their hit points, gets low. HP is like Pokemon stamina. You can use the potions during battle. Knowledge is power. It's a good idea to talk to lots of different people. Read everything you can on your journey. Another thing about using potions in battle, I'm going to try and restrain myself for not actually doing that. Because I think it's a bit kind of, I don't know, cheap. I know other trainers do that, but I'm not going to do it. Got your products from Sonia? And it's time to meet lots of different Pokemon instead of building up a strong team. But battling strong Pokemon in the wild can lead your team in a bad way, not to mention what battling another trainer can do. Luckily, you got a Pokemon Center. Luckier yet, they're dead easy to spot. They look the same wherever you go. Come on, T-Boy. Bet you've never been inside one. Let me guess, Leon also just can't find this stuff? Level with me, T-Boy. Is this your first time at the Pokemon Center? Of course not. I don't think you need me to tell you what you already know. Oh, I guess we just skipped that tutorial portion. If you two kids are Pokemon trainers, you might want to buy some potions before you head out. Cheers. I'm already good, though. I'm heading to Route 2, T-Boy. Come find me, maybe when you're done here. So, to go over the Pokemon Center, of course we can heal our Pokemon right here. And there's Joy. Full restore, other PPs restored as well. To the right, we get a little shop. We can buy potions, healables, even revives this early on, but no Pokeballs, which is kind of interesting. I don't think they actually expect us to catch Pokemon at this point, I guess. Got some Pokemon questions? Feel free to ask away. You can ask this guy too, which is very handy to... Oh, this is a weird nickname, I got it. I think you can nickname in the Pokemon menu. I will have to look at that. But you can also make a remember move and forget a move. This guy is really handy and it makes this remembering moves if you never need to. You know, let's say you delete a move and you're like, oh shoot, I want that back. Well, there you go. I didn't want to backtrack here because I do want a different Scarlet for our team here. And I have a minus attack in nature. I still feel like that would be kind of hindrance a lot. His special attack's not that great. Let me a little fart. And, oh, that is not, that is not the Scarlet. So yeah, so Pokemon you can find here are Blipbug, Lolu, Swalvit, and Rookie D, I believe. Just the 4. There might be one other I'm forgetting, but I think that doesn't come out until Route 2. So, I want to talk about the overworld Pokemon. They can be shiny, but they don't appear shiny in the overworld. Kind of another complaint of mine that would be really cool. Thankfully, in a future game called Legends Arceus, they will be like that. And even it's Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But in this game, no. It doesn't make sense because this one doesn't seem to be taking its branch pokes out too well like the last one did. The last one was taking the branch pokes was very low to that. I think it was Bull Nature, that is. Plus defense and everything. But we'll catch another one. I want at least like a okay nature, but like hindering our attack is going to be pretty freaking crucial. Once again, a lot of experience from just catching things. Well, let's see this guy's nature here. Same level. And plus special attack, minus the death. Ooh, you know what? I might roll with this. I bet I could do some fun stuff with this, and I'm not like too upset. With this nature, it's not really subtracting attack like last time, so that's good. Special attack though, like I don't think I learned too many special attacks. My special defense actually might hit it. I might look for something else because I think my special defense is also pretty good. I know my defense is better than my special defense, I think. So let's just, I'll just probably just in the grass like that. Let's find another one. If not, I might just go with this one right here. I don't want to spend too much time looking for one of these guys to be absolutely perfect. The best nature for this thing for me would probably either like Adamant or Brave. Because this guy is also not too fast either. So let's go ahead and just branch poke this guy some more. But doing my research on my page, it looks like I was correct. It looks like my defense is better than my special defense overall with this Pokemon. So it's not the end of the world being minus special defense with this Pokemon, but I still like to have that stat not be subtracted. I mean, especially if I get a stat that's, you know, I'm not going to use a special attack. Luckily, these things are very easy to catch. Catch another one. Get a lot more experience as well. And Grookey's already level 9. So let's check this one out. Let's see if we're any a little bit luckier here. Maybe something better. Oh my gosh. Minus attack again. I guess I might as well just use all my Pokeballs up right here. Just trying to find something. Meanwhile, yeah, I want to go back to what I was saying earlier at the start of this video about me having mixed feelings about this game. Yeah, I still don't even know how I feel about this game, which is just weird to me. Like I said, I only played through this game once. I tried playing it through other times before, but not finishing the game. And oh my gosh, I thought I just accidentally painted. And I still stand by that. With other newer titles of Pokemon games like Scarlet and Violet, I didn't actually end up liking too much. It's kind of the same like thing. I did play multiple playthroughs of Scarlet and Violet though, and in the end I'm kind of like, eh. it's there. So now I think I have to give Sword and Shield a second try, you know, because I think it's kind of unfair since I only played through the game once, you know. So I think it's kind of unfair that I'm just giving the game once and, you know, whatever. Plus special attack minus speed. You know what? You know what? This guy's not very fast. I don't think there's gonna be a special move for this thing. But honestly, there is some way we can actually change our nature later on. So I'm actually not gonna be too picky. At least it's not subtracting like a terrible stat for us, and like it's kind of just neutral really. I'm not using my special attack. It's a little bit worse for us because we can get outsped by some stuff, but I'm slow enough. I really don't think it's gonna matter. And like I said, there is a way to actually change natures in this game. Later on though. Only snag this item. You get 2 paralyzed heals. Pretty much if your Pokemon has a paralysis on it or paralyzed, you can just cure that right away. Let's make our way back to the Pokemon Center to quickly deposit the rest of these squirrels we got here. Yeah, here at the PC, we're looking Rotom. And Pokemon boxes. So essentially, we can just deposit Pokemon that we don't really want in our party right here and be safe. I believe we have 8 boxes to start off with. I think we can just get more eventually. I forget how you get more in this game, but you know, I make sure I have the right one. Correct. I want to go over its ability. So its ability restores HP as well when the Pokemon eats a berry. That means if it's even like a Chesto berry, which, you know, cures sleep, it'll also restore some health. It's actually a pretty interesting ability, and I actually quite like it. It's another reason why I add this Pokemon to the team. Since I think this ability is only kept to Suavit. I could be wrong, but yeah. Anyways, I do want to put Suavit in the beginning of the party and just test them out here. And yeah, a couple battles here. Back at Route 1. Since I think he only knows Tackle and Tail Up. He doesn't have Bite like the other ones do, probably because he'll learn Bite at like level 5 or level 6. But I didn't want to just train him against some wild Pokemon before we start going, because, you know, he's kind of also depends on what this wild level is. But level 4, I think we could take them. Of course, they're gonna be faster than me. I got, you know, lower speed, of course. Now we have a tackle fight to them. Actually, you know what? I might just do a little bit of switch training here. Swap out Mookie real quick, so we can speed this possible. Yeah, Squall it. I never, once again, used this on my team before. I mean, hence I only played this game once, so you know, can't really say much about these Japanese Pokemon a whole lot. Tail me again. Don't really care. Give it a little scratch. And forget. And Squall already grew to level 4. And I think this game Squall to level 5 will do right now. So I'm gonna fight like one more Squavit and maybe maybe we'll be. I think level 5's good enough for now. Level 4, even playing field, the only issue is, well, you just kill him, it kind of sucks, but I've already kind of damaged him the last fight. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna use Tackle again, I guess. This Tackle's gonna be doing more damage. They did like, what, 6? I'm not really doing too much. Hopefully he, okay, Tail Up, I think I definitely faint here if I get hit by one more Tackle. So unfortunately, he won't do it by his Squall, won't be able to win this fight. I may have should have Tail Up, but I was already down HP, but let's just get Goofy out here and finish the job. Hey, we're gonna poke you with a branch. I just like the name called branch. I think it's funny. Called one a branch. And so close to level 5. I could actually just use Grookey here in one battle. So even if a Pokemon not taking place or taking part of a battle, they still gain experience, but not as much. We are just like going a rampage on these rules. Level 3. 1 or 2 branch pokes will do it. Looks like one more, it's fine. And we can get on without it. Get on without it. I don't know what I'm talking about. And Squava is level 5. Yeah, 0 speed. How surprising. But we did learn Bite, and that's what I really do want. Bite is a 60 power dark type move with a chance of flinching, which is pretty nice. More type coverages here. Oh, I just hit A on him. But yeah, 60 base, dark type move, I can flinch. Pretty good on early on in the game like this. But let's go up here to the left. We have a clothing shop. We talk to this lady, and we can buy new clothing for our character. Pretty cheap stuff right now. They don't look all too like crazy. Some of the striped shirts, and we do get some cool like art style T-shirts, which I like how the Arcanine one is like 30,000, while like even like the Shuckle one, which I think is funny. I'll buy the Shuckle one for like about like 1,000. Now let's put that on. You also buy hoodies too. I do like the customization in Sword and Shield. I will give them that. I do like hoodies a lot. I'll buy the black hoodie. Kind of spending a bunch of my Poké dollars, but I think that's fine for now. Make our character look a little bit, you know, better clothing at least. We get out of there. There's a couple things else I want to do here, but not at the moment. Instead, I want to make our way to Hop. Listen, T-Boy, I've been thinking. If you're a Pokemon trainer now, you must want to try your hand. Okay, I said try your hardest. Try your hand at the gym challenge, right? I know what the gym challenge is already, but what's that? The gym challenge, mate. An annual competition where trainers can battle it out for the right to challenge a champion. But the trick is that you've got to be endorsed if you want to take part. And Lee doesn't seem to think I'm up to snuff. So I'm thinking I'll have to talk to the professor and see if she could help. You've got to take part too. A proper rival is just the thing every trainer needs to keep growing stronger after all. Keeps you motivated, right? The professor's house is way down at the end of Route 2. So let's head there and give our teams a chance to train up well on the way. And I think this is a good stopping point for our first episode. So next time on Pokemon Sword version, we will continue going on Route 2 and make our way to the professor's house and train up along the way. Till next time, I'll see you later.